Salut à tous, c'est Brady. Alors on se retrouve sur Divinité 2. On est toujours dans les souterrains de la taverne du Faucon Noir, non, du Taureau Noir je crois. Et on est à la recherche d'un dénommé Mordus. Alors c'est parti, on va continuer à explorer. Bon, ça devait être la cage de...
No go. Not now, at least.
It seems I can't use that right now.
Est-ce qu'il y a un passage secret? Bon, on regardera plus tard. En tout cas, il y a l'air d'avoir quelque chose ici. Alors, hors vidéo, bah, je les ai tous volés. Je vais pas mentir. Je leur ai fait tous les poches.
Come and I'll knock the head in. Doing what are you here?
Allez, on va lui dire qu'on a avec Loar. On va lui demander ce que c'est cet endroit.
Tendon and have been grow by their largest fans. Good little caretaking. My Nomans get a hot head if you danger make their treasure. Goodly doing.
Careful. You have to take it when you can. She won't give you enough.
Oh? Huh? Leave me be. She's what? Who are you? Watch it.
Ah, il y a peut-être des trucs à vendre. Voilà, rien.
Further come and I'll knock the head in. Doing what are you here? Aye, caretaking. My Nomans get a hot head if you danger make their treasures. Go we.
Okay. Voilà. Je m'attendais à mieux dans ce coin-là, mais bon. Il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir grand-chose.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Ok. Ah ouais, mine explosif. Elle est où la mine? Ouh. Ouais. Alors, je me demande quand même pourquoi il y a des mines ici.
Blooms have the coin. Caretaking.
Pour le trésor, certainement. Ok.
I've spotted something.
Ils ont pas l'air contents. Bon, je me demande bien quand même où il est, Mordus, là. Je vais quand même lui reparler à lui, là.
Step off, lest you want a taste.
D'accord.
Step off, lest.
Bon, ok. Alors, j'étais quand même persuadé que c'était dans... Enfin, qu'il y avait quelque chose par là, mais... Peut-être que je me suis trompé. Non, non.
My good sir, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince.
Of course he'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
Directions, my lord. I was bid to send you to none other than Bramos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you here, my prince.
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Bramos sensed them closing in. He had no... A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will find him there, Majesty.
On va lui demander s'il est satisfait.
We will follow your directions. You have my thanks, kinsman.
Prince of Princes, I am humbled and grateful.
He bows deeply before the Red Prince.
Ok, bon, on a fait avancer la quête, hein. Alors ça m'étonne qu'il y a rien ici, mais... Bon, pas la grande place. On va aller faire un tour dans les dunes. Côte de la Faucheuse. On est déjà passé. C'est là qu'on a eu le combat là. Tiens, il y a de la source, j'en ai bien besoin. saoulé.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
A Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One, in a Magister uniform, hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner, elf!
Ah, si c'est une elfe, hein, je suis un elfe, je vais l'aider. Hein.
She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meister Seaver. She's a seeker and she's a bloody traitor. What have you heard? Have you heard that they killed our beloved Alexander? She was part of the Order. Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her. At least as far as you can trust. She wasn't there when Alexander fell. But White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of
Ah, on va lui dire de la libérer.
What, now?
Allez, on va
She
lui dire.
betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
Succès impossible,
I
d'accord.
ain't buying that without an order from Julian or Raymond himself. Think I'll leave the prisoner right.
Ouais, je sens que tu vas prendre cher. Je sais pas par quoi, mais.
Move along, move along.
Ah ouais, allez,
You
faire 10
insult
pièces
me.
d'or. Allez, 20.
I wouldn't do it for an entire
Allez,
back
300.
done, but be quick about it.
Ça va pas nous empêcher de les défoncer. Hein.
The lizard hangs from the gyp.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold.
Enfin, quelqu'un qui me connaît.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. This is a masterful performance.
The Meister bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Melody is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path. As long as I am free of this rope.
The lizard grimaces, shifting awkwardly as she dangles.
I am in intense pain, Evergreen. You are either insufferably cruel or insufferably stupid.
Alors, on va la libérer. Hein.
Be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister might return? God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On la suit ou... Ouais, on va la suivre un peu. On va voir où elle va aller.
This place has seen better days.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by...
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she...
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe. In your case,
On va lui demander ce qu'elle attend de nous.
suspect, man, it is not enough to be God-woken in order to...
As she speaks, she stares at the end.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head.
Ok, elle va nous aider à éteindre divin, donc.
It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do
Donc, il
to
me semble qu'il y a une salle secrète.
Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
It really is quite simple. In the corner there's a painting. Remove it and push the
Oh, c'est bien ce qu'il me
combination to the
semblait.
vault is...
Comme ça, on va retenir le code. Ouais.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent for following signals. Push the button.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary. Taking your time, you carefully enter the...
Excellent. Follow me.
Donc, nous y voilà. Ah, bah, il y a de la source, ça, c'est bien, ça.
Runes, weird contraptions. This place is Narkness' dream.
Feel free to look about while I catch my breath. Come speak to me when you wish to proceed. And try not to break anything in the meantime.
Allez, qu'est-ce qu'elle nous veut? Je suppose qu'on va devoir aller chercher quelque chose.
The Meister is examining her wound.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, God-woken?
Meister Siever's stare.
Indeed, some people seem to think so. Mostly they're idiots, but in some cases they're mad dogs.
The Meister rests her hand on her arm, where one of her wounds has just reopened. She squeezes hard.
I pray you're more idiot than mad dog.
The Meister grabs your sleeve and pulls you down until you...
If the void breaks through, it is the end of everything we know. I would kill you, your family, and my own sweet darling grandmama.
She releases you.
Grave.
Granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal.
You could heal, but make no mistake. The divine has only one duty. To protect this world from the void. The
Ouais.
divine cannot
Allez.
use his power for anything else. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple.
Voilà, nous parler d'un rituel avec la racine noire, je me
Mix
rappelle.
in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
C'était un peu chiant à
Ignore
faire, il
any
me semble.
feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
And do not lose anything.
Ok.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients thrown together. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudenay oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard.
Alors, on a eu 3 objets. Donc là, il faut trouver... Je me rappelle plus, je crois que c'est là. Je sais qu'il y a une machine. Ah, et puis avec tout le bordel que j'ai dans mon truc. Ah, avec un peu de chance. Qu'est-ce que j'ai de nouveau? Là, c'est vraiment le bazar. Alors. Déjà, on a ça là. Jade de... Voilà. Je vais les filer à Ifan pour les repérer, parce que sinon je vais rien comprendre. Normalement on a un scalpel. Voilà. Et puis donc les racines noires. Voilà. Alors il me semble qu'il y a un truc à faire avec ça. Ça va pas se faire tout seul. Voilà, ah, c'est ça. Faut lire ça. Alors, consigner rituel proprement. Placer un bout de la racine noire dans la jatte utilisée. Ok. Pour le rituel. Prélever un peu de sang à l'aide du scalpel, le vôtre de préférence. Chauffer la jatte dans le contenu. Veuillez à avoir assez de source. Inhaler la fumée. Donc, alors je pense que on est dans l'artisanat. Ah, ça va être chiant. Ça va peut-être être plus simple comme ça. Alors, donc là, on l'a utilisé. On a eu le sang, Maintenant, on va prendre, on va combiner avec. Si je la retrouve, évidemment. Voilà. On va combiner donc racine noire avec jatte rituel. Voilà. Donc on a la jatte de rituel. On l'a là. Et maintenant, on va la mettre sur le feu. Combiner. Ça n'a pas marché. Alors je vais peut-être la passer à Brady. Peut-être que combiner. D'accord. Donc fallait combiner le couteau, enfin le scalpel plein de sang avec la jatte de rituel. Ok. Donc maintenant on l'a. Alors, je vais la filer à Brady parce que c'est mon perso principal. Et là je vais réessayer. que vu qu'il faut inhaler... Et rien. D'accord. Donc c'est pas ici. Ça doit être ailleurs alors. Chauffer la jatte et son contenu inhalé. Ouais. Donc il y a quelque chose à faire. Faut la faire chauffer, mais alors où? Alors c'est peut-être là. D'accord. Alors on va voir. Je vais essayer un truc. Il faut que je la retrouve. On va faire lancer l'objet. Ah, attends, j'ai vu un truc. J'ai vu. Voilà, c'est là. Parce que si je fais ça, ouais, ça fait cramer le truc. C'est bien ce que je pensais. Donc, voilà. On avait bien raison. Donc on fait lancer l'objet sur en dessous de la gargouille, quoi. Et on va tirer le levier. Et là, on va inhaler.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading. As the world fades away,
donc on
you
fait
lose
garder.
all sense of being grounded. You reach.
Donc là, on se retrouve à nouveau dans le monde des divins. Voilà, il y en a qu'un de toute façon. Je pense que c'est le mien. Ah, c'est moi.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as it looks haggard and weak. Its very voice but a feeble echo.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. Look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything.
Blind eyes shine brightly. Speak the spell.
Donc ça y est, on a eu donc la vision spirituelle. Donc on va pouvoir parler aux fantômes. Donc ça c'est vraiment bien. Donc on a vraiment bien avancé. Alors, tiens, je vais regarder dans ma barre là. On avait peut-être pas assez de place. Ah, elle est là. Ok. On va la mettre là. Donc on va lui reparler.
Speak the spell.
Donc logiquement.
Dawns a strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Tir Sendelius in all his spectral glory.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. Your God-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Tyr Sandelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Alors, on va lui dire qu'on ne le tolère. Qu'on tolère pas, qu'il existe un moyen de le
Save
sauver.
us both, as a matter of fact.
D'accord.
You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
Le puits de l'ascension.
Most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Sept, we gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it, at all costs. I know. Or did you think I chose you for those pretty eyes alone? One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but
Donc on doit se rendre au puits de l'ascension.
Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom, this world's liberator.
On va lui demander ce qui va advenir des autres
It's
dieux.
very simple, really. They will either bow to you or be undone.
D'accord.
But of course that is what they are saying to their own God-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them.
Okay.
Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are, the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
On va lui demander où se trouve le puits.
I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake, and to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the source. Until you speak the language of creation itself.
D'accord, on doit passer maître du maniement de la source.
Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
On va lui dire qu'on trouvera pas un meilleur mentor que lui.
Coarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the source. Once you have, you may return to me here. Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source.
Donc maintenant on peut parler avec les morts vivants, les fantômes et tout.
Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. And so much more. But I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the knowledge that will expand the bounds of your soul, that you'll have to hunt for yourself. Best of luck, my champion.
Merci, merci. Ok, bon bah voilà. Ah ouais. On va peut-être essayer de parler donc.
A man's spirit stands before
Au
you,
fantôme.
clad in scholarly dress.
Sweet Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
On va lui dire que
The
qu'il est mort.
chronicler shudders, looking sick to his stomach.
Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. The Empress. It was her. It was that armor. I died for it, and now I'm trapped here. I died. Oh, Armadia. Why can't I escape? Why is there never a way out? Me? I archived Rivellon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text. She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the empress showed it to me, and she... If it wasn't for me, the armor wouldn't exist at all. This is my fault.
On va lui promettre de la libérer.
I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end.
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat.
Je vais essayer le vision spirituelle.
The spirit keeps glancing.
How can I help? I don't have a choice. You're the one wearing those gauntlets, dragging me around this way and that. I cannot do anything to prevent it. If I knew the way, I'd shout until every...
The chronicler puts it...
Ok.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Allez, on va ignorer la
She sighs
sensation.
impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Ouais.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Donc à mon avis, on va être obligé de chercher d'autres maîtres pour avoir notre pouvoir maximum, je pense.
Were the circumstances any different, I would indeed agree. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter...
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling...
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
On va lui demander où trouver ses maîtres.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across...
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Ouais, on va lui dire qu'on revient dès que possible. Alors je pense qu'il faut qu'on aille chercher une liste. Alors, je vais peut-être laisser mes bonhommes là. Et tout seul. Je pense que dans la caserne là, vu que c'est des maîtres recherchés, je pense que dans la caserne à côté de... Parce que j'ai cru voir une caserne. Alors, je vais aller voir. Je crois que c'est là. Côté de...
Let it be known henceforth to each and in the absence of our beloved Alexander, Bishop Divine, slain with as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient empire, the divine order of Lucian is now led by his son's most Dallas, Hammer of the Divine, Saviour of the Sorcerers, and new deliverer of the Hammer, shall take counsel from her most hail to the Hammer, 7 times blessed.
Dallas leads the order. Lucian will be rolling in his grave.
Donc, à mon avis, c'est ici.
I'm watching you, stranger.
On va lui demander, l'air de rien, préciser s'il resterait des ensorceleurs dans la région.
That's Magister business. Keep your nose out of it.
Déjà, on a gagné de l'XP. À mon avis, c'est ici. Hein. C'est bien ici pour trouver la liste.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, elf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Ouais, on veut faire elfe.
I didn't ask for your opinion, savage. I asked why you're here. Now answer me.
On va lui dire qu'on est perdu.
Mind your bloody step in future. I've an investigation to carry out, and I don't need any more distractions.
On va lui demander de parler de son
Yes,
enquête.
a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higba. 3 of my magisters have gone missing of late from right here in Driftwood. All signs are that Higba is responsible.
On va lui demander s'il y a une
Catching,
récompense.
killing, I don't care. There'll be gold for whoever puts an end to this rat. If you see anything, tell me or my men at once. Otherwise, keep the hell out of our way.
On va évoquer le sujet de
Well,
disparition.
do you know anything?
On va mentionner que la taverne
I'm already
est
aware of
souterraine.
that, establishment. We have an informal agreement. They show discretion and don't interfere with Magister duties, and in return we leave them alone. I
Ok.
can't believe they'd have any involvement in this. They'd be fools to act against us. Stop wasting my time then. Well, do you know anything? Stop wasting my time.
Ok.
Elson, my inkwell is
Of course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some more.
Right away.
Alors, faut pas que je prenne, faut pas que je prenne Ifan. Je vais prendre le prince rouge. Et puis voilà. On va prendre les deux là. Évidemment, j'ai pris le mauvais. Parce que là, à mon avis, il va falloir fouiller la caserne là, parce que j'ai pas trouvé la liste. J'aimerais bien trouver la liste avant de la fin de la vidéo. Comme ça, on aura fait la quête. On aura déjà trouvé comment faire la quête. Ok, c'est pareil.
Elson, my inkwell is
Of course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some more.
Right away. I'm watching you, stranger.
Voilà, maintenant. Ah non, on va faire plutôt.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, lizard? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Manchester's missing. Are you deaf? Well, mind your bloody step in future. I've an I'm not some foot soldier, you desertions. What do you? You keep, but they slip away and then hardly. No matter. He'll face.
Ah, j'aurais bien aimé qu'il se lève pour pouvoir fouiller la pièce là, parce que ouais, c'est pas terrible pour moi. Voilà.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career.
The Magister's jaw is tightly clenched as he stares out of the window.
Voilà.
Corsair, state your business to Magister Carver or else get out.
Faut que j'essaie qu'ils se croisent pas.
State your business to Magister Carver or else get out.
Voilà. Je sais pas s'il me voit là. Ok. Ok, on n'a pas trouvé hein, pour l'instant. Hein. Là c'est la prison. Ouais, faut peut-être que je fasse gaffe. Hein. Ok, bon. J'ai toujours pas trouvé la liste là.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
On va dire que la
What?
caravane.
Oh no. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. Again? Seriously? I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch.
Head nodding drow.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I have accepted. Well, I'm ready. Why, whoever's snatching magisters off the street and disappearing them?
Waving you away, she...
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers.
Everything's falling into place.
Donc, ouais, bah, j'ai pas trouvé. Hein. Ah, c'est peut-être ça. Bon, du coup, on va lui dire qui relâche.
What?
Évidemment, je me suis fait gauler.
State your business to Magister Carver or else get out.
Je me suis fait gauler. Voilà. Bon, à ce coup-là, j'aimerais bien voir la lettre. Waouh. Je sais pas, elle est trop forte, elle a des yeux dans le dos, quoi.
State your business to Magister Carver.
Évidemment. Ah bah elle est grave. Hein.
State your business to Magister Carver or else get out.
Ok. Bon, c'était pas ce que je croyais, mais bon. Alors, est-ce que... Elle est où la lettre? Est-ce que là je peux? Ouais, je peux. C'était pas ça. Pas ça non plus. Bon bah il n'y avait rien en fait. Hein. Donc je pensais vraiment que c'était là. Vraiment, l'autre il veut pas.
The Magister's jaw is tightly clenched.
C'est le même livre que l'autre côté. Bon. Bon, bah, ok. Bon, bah, voilà, les amis. En tout cas, on a réussi la quête. Hein, on a réussi à faire avancer l'histoire. Donc, franchement, c'est bien. J'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu, puis que ça vous aura aidé, surtout. Et puis, bon, on se retrouve pour la prochaine aventure. Allez, salut, bonne soirée, bonne journée. À bientôt. Ciao.